Good morning, everyone. I am shooting this on a Monday night, and the reason I'm doing that is because I have to get up super early for tomorrow morning. I know this has been happening quite a bit, but listen, don't worry about it. This video will be posted around midnight, will probably be promoted around the morning, so if you happen to catch it, around midnight or so, that's fine. There we go. That one little grip on the legs did not close properly. And I've got Bub sitting here wanting food, and he is like just dying for attention. He's dying for me to go grab that bowl and put some kibble in it. Alright, so I know I don't have any tea set up. That's because it's kind of late and I don't want to be up all night. But anyway, I hope you're having yours this morning. I really do, because, yeah, I'm going to be having mine in the morning. It's all good. Anyway, first off, I want to thank you. I did not total them across the board, but I do know for a fact that on Clouthub we reached over 3,500, possibly even 3,600 views. That is probably the biggest turnout for my videos ever. I did do I tried to do street reading. That failed spectacularly. No one came except maybe one person, and all she did was talk like I was a licensed psychiatrist, which is not what I am. Ladies and gentlemen, insert a pause and we'll do some cards and we'll see if I can't get you started on the right path, but yeah. Anyway, also, I am now on a new sort of social media platform called, what was it again? Hangouts. Hangouts, yes. I would not join TikTok for any reason, so Hangouts, and I missed Vine entirely, missed all that fun. But anyway, I did join Hangouts. You can find me at this very name, Raven Wolfgar. Yeah, come see me there. Come see us on Clouthub. Also, you will find a group there. Has about, I think, 5 members so far. But the original 4 members, me, Moots, Brian, and Witcharoo, the Society for Celestial Intuitives. That's also on Clouthub. You can join us there. Also, check me out at all these other social media platforms. I'm also on Minds. Yeah, I'm all over the place lately. I'm all over the internet. So, let me tell you about this reading thing while I set this up. So, I set up, greeted a few people here and there. They were just, some were running, some were walking. Pretty busy little area. I knew it would be. That's why when I thought about doing this, that little one spot came to mind. And I ended up I don't know what happened. I got a lady, she came out. She immediately sat down, began riddling me with questions. And said, this is all just bullshit, right? And then proceeded to talk. And talk. And talk. And talk. And your boy couldn't even get a word in edgewise. I would have absolutely just started drawing cards. But, I mean, if ever I began to answer a question, I was almost completely cut off, so, you know, yeah. Like, was I interested in getting paid? No, not really. I was more interested in just seeing how I did. But that did not work out. And then, the only thing that made the whole thing conclude was the weather soured, and that's when she decided to make off, and that's when I decided, yeah, it's time to pack up and go. So I packed everything up. I hit a bookstore that really only had one book I was remotely interested in, and I bought it. That was the Little Book of a Little Bit of Pendulums. And then I went and had lunch, and then I braved wind and rain coming home. By the time I got home, my fingers were numb. I could barely feel them. And then after I got home, the sun decided to come out. Yeah, great. Anyway, so that being an unmitigated disaster, the rest of the weekend was not. Moots and I had a little sort of like a signal call, a little video call where we tried to, we did a simultaneous card pull just to kind of see how the readings were syncing up, and as it turns out, even though the cards we pulled were quite different, the context in which they were still spelled out very, very similar messages. So, interesting things to note, that they still, both of those readings, still synced up with the weekend reading I did. Also did a little live something on Twitter, which was a lot of fun. It lasted about like maybe 30-40 minutes. Brian was there. He could tell you. We used a Spirit Cats deck and just did some like little, single card pulls, 3 card pulls, that sort of thing. A lot of fun. Anyway, let's get down to it. So your significator, we are today. Why is Fenrir constantly popping up? Can anyone tell me? Okay. So if you're still holding on to a lot of negativity, this is the day to let it go. Thank goodness he's not the guide. Who is the guide? And this is why. Letting go of some of those negative feelings, getting past some of those first impressions, can really lead to collaborative efforts. And, that's really what we're about these days, is collaborative effort. Here's where things get a little strange. I hope that you who are watching right now aren't a total arachnophobe, because it is the spirit of the spider where we start to weave the webs of our dreams in this world, and we start to make them real. Manifesting, ladies and gentlemen. Manifesting is everything. I've been talking about this all weekend to anyone who would listen. The trick is writing it down. Whatever your goals are in life, you need to write them down, because when you write them down, you make them real. They can't just be in your head. So, let's see what we have for the cards, the tarot today, which we are using. I wonder, did I flip these upside down? Oh my goodness. I might have shuffled them all funny. In any case, we are using Naturally Viking Oracle and Spirit Animal. We're also using Uncommon Tarot, Enchanted Map Oracle, and Runes of the Gods today. So, first one right out the gate, we do have the 7 of Cups, which these are big choices. And we know which ones are not right for us. We know which ones are right for us. The trick is kind of narrowing it down to what is right for you personally. We also have this Emperor. Now the Emperor knows exactly what he's doing. That is you in a very, very powerful position. And you also have a Ten of Cups. Now this is family oriented. This is a lot of abundance with the family. And so far what I'm seeing is this looks like a situation where, you know, heavy is the head that wears the crown, that sort of thing. Because you are in charge. You have to make these decisions. These are decisions no one can make for you. That can be a little tricky. That can be very tricky from time to time. So it's very important that you do keep your head about you and your wits about you. So, and we're making dreams real. We're making that magic, especially today. But it's a good thing I brought the Enchanted map along, because home is where the heart is. You can make your home anywhere if you want. We also have a wishing well right here. Some of us will cast a penny into a well of some kind and make a wish on it. And then we also have movement. So here's the thing. Sometimes you gotta get out. Sometimes you gotta go have those experiences. And in this case, let's see, let's look at home for just a minute. So you do have that, you got a lot of peace, security, safety, and belonging. All the features one would want from home are indicated now. This represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It's a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people, or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Pointing right at that family. I mean, you may be head of household here. You may be forced to make all the difficult decisions, but at the end of the day, this is what really matters. Okay? And that's what home is currently representing. And I'm going to save that page. And we're going to go over here. Now, right here, with this wishing well, you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration, sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It's an aha moment when everything makes sense. So, this is what the wishing well represents when I talked about manifestation. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well, then thrust in spirit. Okay. Here's how I approach that. Number one, I wrote my intention down. Whatever it was I wanted to manifest. Wrote it down on just a little piece of paper. I stuck it under the candle and incense burner on my altar. Come morning, I lit both, went and did my thing, and then after I was done with that, the incense was done burning and I was finished with the candle, snuffed the candle, and cleared those away, and then I put the offering on top of it. At the end of the day, when that was done, I cleared the offering, I took that piece of paper, I tore it into bits, and I tossed it. Guess what? the thing I wanted to manifest happened by the end of the day, or at least the beginnings of it, which is really what I was looking for. It happened by the end of the day. That's manifestation, people. That's what the wishing well really is, because you're putting all of your intentions, all your desires, whatever it is you want into that coin, which you value, and you're just tossing it down a well. You're releasing it into the into the ether here. Sorry, my sinuses have been, messing with me. The weather changes have been really wreaking havoc on me. And finally, we have that movement, which that's the time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. So think about the weekend, right? Remember when I said during the weekend, there was all that uncertainty, all that fear, and all that doubt, but you were coming to greater reward. Now, with this card, you're emerging from that and you're moving. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. Regardless, you cannot remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. So no matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Now movement, this is also a state of mind. The fog lifts and now you know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear. Let go and move forward. Very simple. Okay, now let's go to your runes. You have Nauthiz. Now this is a rune of endurance. This is also fate and need. This is the need to break away from your obsessions. So anything that's not serving you, Nauthiz is telling you let it go. You also have Aesop. This is where continue the meditation. The meditation is what's helping you manifest, because when you meditate, you can get those things very clear in your mind. That's super important. And then, of course, coming up yet again, right out of the weekend, we have Yera. Yera is your harvest. This is what you reap. Everything you have sown, everything you have worked for is right here. So, let me show you something. Breaking free from your obsessions of first impressions, letting go of any negative emotions is absolutely paramount right now. That's pointing right there at Fen Road. That's pointing at the thing. So you will need to collaborate with some people, possibly even your family, to get this thing done. Meditation will help you make those difficult decisions. It will establish you as the calm head of your house or your kingdom. It will help secure home right here. You will manifest what you need to do to manifest your intentions right here, right now, because you will have them clear right here. You will see them. You will know what to do. You will release them into the universe, and then you will move right here to your ultimate reward. Whatever that is, whatever that looks like to you, whatever it is that you want the most. Now is the time to really think about it, to get it clear in your mind, to look at all those things that aren't serving you and say, enough of that, I need this, and I need this more than I need the negativity. So get that in your head, because guess what? What you do now is going to make you shine later, okay? That's everything I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for a wonderful turnout on this weekend's reading. I hope to see you for live and in-person readings if you're ever in the area where I mention. And I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Remember, tomorrow is Straight Tarot Tuesday. Come check me out on High Notes. Come check me out on High Fiven, SpeakYourMindHere.com, Clouthub, Pilled.net, Twitter. minds.com, all that good stuff. Always do what lights you up. Take care of yourselves and each other. I love you all, and as always, shine on.